I wanted to write something about the internet, and I wanted to write something about how I was feeling at the time, which was very anxious, and it felt like those two things were connected somehow. So I just set out to write about it, and I tried writing a lot of things, and I stumbled on this sort of voice and found that I could say everything I wanted through her, and it just sort of made sense to me, sort of immediately.
Kayla Day is kind of just this, she's a 13-year-old going through her last week of 8th grade, and she's just kind of a nervous, weird kid, and who isn't, but and I think the film is just walking through her life in this period of time. Bo is fantastic. Honestly, I think he knows me very well as a person, so it's easy to communicate things, and working with him is just really easy for me, it's been pretty cool. Yeah.
Correct. For me, I was doing stand-up for 10 years, and I was so violently tired of my own face and my own voice and my own head. It was like I was really exhausted myself as a subject. I can now look back on this and say, why did it work out the way it did? For many years I was doing stand-up, and this might not be an answer to your question at all, but I was doing stand-up for a while that was very personal about sort of what I was feeling and going through at the time. And I was worried, is anyone going to relate to this that isn't a 24-year-old male comedian? And I was surprised to find that a lot of people did relate to it. And a large core of the people that liked my stuff and understood my stuff, I felt most clearly, were girls like Kayla of that age. So if there is a bridge between us that I had to walk across to write this story, it was built to me by them. I actually felt understood by people like Kayla before I presumed to be able to understand someone like Kayla.